Mike White and the New York Jets dominate in a 31-10 win. Hey, what's going on? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today I'll be talking about the New York Jets' dominant win to improve to 7-4. Before we get started today, I wanted to mention where you can follow me on social media. I'm Matt O'Leary NY, and if you haven't already, please make sure to check out the Just Jets podcast. New episodes drop every single Wednesday. Almost said Monday, but it's Wednesday. So the New York Jets were dominant. And how did this one start? Well, the Jets got the ball and they went right down the field and scored a touchdown. Mike White was just taking what the defense was giving him. That's exactly what you want out of a quarterback in this system. And that's exactly what the Jets got today. A little dink and dunk. White getting the ball out quickly, which is good. It was just quick decision, ball out in the playmaker's hands. That's all you could ask for out of this New York Jets offense right now. And he's marching the Jets right down the field. He finds Garrett Wilson wide open. What a move from Garrett Wilson to put the Jets up 7-0. Now, the defense did not have a great start to this game. Thankfully, they would clamp down and play pretty good football as we've grown accustomed to. But Trevor Siemian would end up getting the start, which was bizarre because obviously, Justin Fields was not going to start. And then Trevor Siemian hurt his oblique in the pregame and it looked like Nathan Peterman was going to start. And then it ended up being Trevor Siemian after all. Mosley blows an assignment in coverage. He would rebound pretty nicely the rest of the way, but on a running back dump off and, the Bears are moving it down the field. They would settle for 3. The Jets defense went bend but don't break. 7-3 New York Jets. Jets go 3 and out on the next possession. They punt it away. Jets defense once again getting hurt. I don't know what was happening early on in this game. The Sauce defensive pass interference, and then Pringle over the top of Reed. What a catch to go up 10-7. The Bears very much so in this game at this point. And then it changes. The New York Jets start marching themselves right down the field. It looked like Mike White was going to be nearly intercepted. He gets away with one, and then just bounce back effort from him. Finds Uzama on third down. A big throw to Elijah Moore for a big gain. And then the Jets would try for 3, and Braden Mann would fumble the snap. Ugh, frustrating. It was a good snap, but wet day, and he fumbles it. So it would be 10-3. It would still be 10-7 at that point. Bears next possession, they go 3 and out. They punt it back to the New York Jets. Mike White finds Garrett Wilson for another explosive play. Big gain, catch and run. He runs it in for a touchdown. 14-10 Jets. Things feeling pretty good. Bears offense goes 3 and out. Jets D starts to clamp it down. Jets move the ball a little bit. They like to go a little conservative, which I was a little critical of, but it ended up working out just fine. They would attempt a 57-yard field goal and hit. Good from 57. 17-10 Jets at the half. Bears get the ball to start the half. John Franklin Myers sack. Bears offense can't do a damn thing. They would punt it away. Jets offense goes 3 and out. Then the Jets punt it back. Bryce Huff comes up with a big sack on third down. Isn't it crazy that Bryce Huff was just, for whatever reason, not used? For the first little bit of this year, Bryce Huff wasn't used. He was out for some reason. He was inactive. Well, he was active today and very involved. Comes up with another massive play. No surprise there. On the next Jets possession, this time it's Elijah Moore getting in on the fun. He would get his first touchdown of the season. He was very involved. I'm sure he's happy. Jets up 24-10. They are in cruise control at this point. The Bears offense on the next possession, they don't do a damn thing. Jets get a big run from Ty Johnson to go up 31-10. They have a 3-touchdown lead, and that was pretty much all she wrote as the New York Jets would go into cruise control at that point. The Bears, they begin trying to run the ball a little bit more, and they were getting some success on this Jets defense. The Jets kind of just let them have it at that point because they were just eating clock and they were down big. They were kind of going in prevent defense mode, which is, again, fine. That's what you could totally expect in that spot, I guess is the right word. But they're moving there. They're eating the clock. They would end up turning the ball over on downs. The Jets get the ball. They're moving it a little bit. They're getting some offense going. They would attempt a long field goal. Zerloin missed that one. It was a long kick. It wasn't a big spot. He missed one in the rain. You're going to give him a break for that one. So it remains 31-10. Bears kind of same thing, trying to eat clock, moving it a little bit. And then CJ Mosley redemption. He comes up with a big interception. The New York Jets would pretty much sit on the ball. They keep running the ball heavy. They kneel down to win victory formation 31-10. The New York football Jets are 7-4. off a really impressive day from Mike White, who went 22 of 28 for 315 yards, 3 touchdowns, no turnovers, a 149.3 rating. Again, you cannot ask for much better out of Mike White today. It was a fantastic performance out of him. Good for him. He deserved it. Garrett Wilson was all over the field. Moore was really good today. Garrett Wilson, 5 for 95, 2 touchdowns. Moore, 2 catches, 64 yards, and a touchdown. Have a day, gentlemen. You also had Bam Knight and Ty Johnson heavily involved. So Michael Carter would end up leaving with an injury. He was doubtful to return and did not come back in this game. So something to keep an eye on. But Bam Knight, 14 carries, 69 yards. He was really good. Surprisingly, James Robinson, a healthy scratch, but Bam Knight played and looked really good on this team. Things you'll love to see. And Ty Johnson, 5 carries for 62 yards. He had that long run for a touchdown. Overall, really impressive day from the New York Jets offense in this one against a really, really bad Bears defense. And when you're going up against a bad defense, you want to see your offense take advantage. And that was a really nice bounce back performance after only having 3 points the last week against the New England Patriots. So the Jets get a much needed win. Now, 2 very difficult tasks as they are going on the road to Minnesota and on the road to Buffalo. So Mike White is going to continue to start. I don't know how you could possibly take him out after that kind of performance, and we'll see what he does next week against Minnesota, who, well, they're really good at, 9-2 this year. Their defense leaves a little bit to be desired, and then Buffalo, who we know they have a very strong defense, but the Jets win, a very much needed win, and now you are scoreboard watching the rest of the time to see where the New York Jets end up this week, but they take care of business at home against a porous Chicago Bears team. They were decimated with injuries, but the Jets took care of business. You could only play the team that's in front of you, and that's exactly what the Jets did. So let me know your thoughts on today's game down in the comments below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Once again, I am Matt O'Leary, and I'll talk to you next time.